Alright, we're ready to go. We're just gonna jump on into it. So hydraulic on, go off, 1, 2, 3. Over to on, and run. Get that APU up and running here. Packs will remain off for now. We got you on auto. Do our flows overhead here. Just gonna pull up information for YMX. 271 feet. Tower is 12500, so CTF, show 12500, awesome. We're just putting a bunch of numbers, which is ridiculous. Get the TARA on now. There's no reason for us to go any farther into that, and we can continue. The APU should be starting. I don't know why it's not. Turn it off for now, get you off. Fuel pumps, hydraulics, good. For now, just leave that there. And enter F reserves, we go 1, or reserve 1. We're going up to flight levels. It's going to be about an hour. We'll go up to flight level 370 today. Cost index of 89. Cruise winds. We're looking at about 27952. Awesome. Take off over flaps 5. Thrust, we'll set the thrust to 35. In center of gravity. I don't know what's going on with it. FF757CG. Okay, stand by with me. I'm going to reset everything. Alright, let's pray this works, and let's pray the FMOD sound pack works. Alright, let's pull up the flashlight. Standby power on. Fuel truck, GPU, loader unit, chocks and stairs, operations airplane, front and main can come on. The exterior power on, bus ties, get the utility on as well, might as well. The IRS system going, both are all three on nav, get two on. So this now is, because I remember the number's 270. Get light overhead on, get rid of the flashlight. Position and logo lights can come on. Cabin's not going to do anything. Get hydraulic and fuel pumps on. Get the air conditioning, or whatever they're called, so the auto trim and fans on. The auto isolation valve can come on. Alright. I'm not going to heat on now too. I should leave the window heat off for now. Window heat can stay off. Remember, turn off. Keep those off. Alright, everything looks relatively fine. We can get clear sheet, get a couple lights on here. So why not? We'll get some panel lights going. A little bit flawed. Come down here. FMC clear position initialization. I'm down on the ground right now in Hamilton, CYHM. GPS route CYHM-CYMX company route. Go ahead, activate, execute that. Awesome. Replying runway 30 on departure. 30. Execute that again. 619. I'm not gonna bother. Who cares? Awesome. It's loaded. Departure page. I'm just gonna pull up the Monroe 6 or 2. Real quickly, just wanna. Monroe 2 departure off at 30. We'll rock with this and do a basically do a 360, or even I just call it 270, I guess. Index, arrival page, planning ILS runway 24, narrow transition, no stars into Miro. Bell, we've got for now. Alternates YUL. Awesome, we can pull up our ground page here. We'll do maintenance, just make sure everything's fine. We'll go 7 pallets, 4,000 pounds of cargo. Should bring me to 69.2 something. Alright, we need, we'll go, hold on. We'll go field to 7351. Alright, we'll go 8 pallets, 6,000. We need 82, so we're gonna go 8,000. We'll go 9 pallets. We'll go 10 pallets. We'll go 12 pallets because they're so light apparently. 82.19, 82.4, close enough. We're going to optimize that CG. There we go. And we're going to load. And we can start that APU. Aircraft is loaded. We go 0 fuel weight, 82.2, checks out. Reserves, we'll just say 1. Cruising altitude today is 37,000 feet. Heading east. Cost index is 8. Oh, that's not an 8. That's an 8. 89. And we can go a cruise 27952. Takeoff to wrinkle flaps 5. We'll go 30 degrees in thrust. Center of gravity, boom, it works. Hallelujah. Alright, 147 on the V2. Come up here. Commercial set straight 37,000 feet. There's no ETC online. There's no departure procedures. 297 on the heading. For now, we'll set 297 for now here, and we'll fly. It's on departure. It's initial altitude 1,300 technically, but we're not going to bother following that. We're going to climb up to our cruise immediately, but we're going to follow the departure procedure. So we're heading 297 on departure, followed by a left 260 degree heading, and then it's just vectors out from there. So we'll vector ourselves out, make it 270 northeast, or I guess a 180 ish northeastward, and go from there. Alright, the APU is running. We'll get the GPU off. We can switch over to the APU bleed. There we go. We'll get rid of that GPU here. Airplane's loaded. We can close all the main doors. Operations over the ground. We'll get rid of the fuel truck. We'll get rid of the stairs. We'll get rid of the loader. We'll get rid of this shocks. Well, what's going on here? Why are we on the ILS? There we go. Pull up the map. Auto. This one's on DME still, but our man VOR DME. Well, you know, whatever. We'll leave that there. Netref. We'll set the 4.1. So be about there. Leave out there like that. We'll go to a bunch of phony numbers here. Awesome. So the way 12500 is plugged in. Plugins. Where's better pushback? Step pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Let's figure this out. I have no idea how to get out of here. We could back taxi 06 here, all the way down to here, to get us to here. You know, we'll use actually 06. They're probably using that for we gotta get to 30, so yeah, you know, we'll use 06. That seems like it's probably the quickest way there. Just go this way.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, we can get the hydraulic pumps on. We'll get luck on now, might as well. That way we'll get on. Get all the fuel pumps on. Center fuel pumps are empty. 3.7, 3.7, gives a total of 7.3. Okay, checks out. Alright. Do it. Just go here, good. The gens can stay off from now. We'll leave the beacon off till we need to push and get this over to off. Auto for now. We should go off for now. Let's turn it on. Go. Alrighty, we are good to go. We get overlaid head off just so we can get some ideas of what the lighting's like down here. I forget, I haven't flown this.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
We'll go some Meyer dome lighting. Whatever.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Alright, heat.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Isolation valve back on. All right. Here's number one on the ground. Fuel.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Alright, flaps are set. There's no one here, so I'm not gonna bother with radio calls. I don't know why it's so bright in here. Shouldn't be. Oops. So I'm gonna get all the grass here. Hamilton traffic, cargo just 619 are taking off running 30 to the northeast. Alright, clock's coming on. Flight directors, I don't know why they're not on already, but power set. Airspeed blood. PNUTS. Go up for rotate. Pause the brake line. Goes coming up. Hold on a second.
unforgettable. That's what you are.
So a lot of back and forth here, but we are ready to close the loop on this.
When tech works, for how you work, you can really move the needle.
Eat your hearts out.
Get tech powered by the latest Intel Core Ultra processors.
Lenovo.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems, everything is built in and ready to launch.
It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it?
Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Alright, as we approach our top of descent here, stand by with me for 1 second. Winds are 220, variable. So fly 24. So charts approach. ILS 24 might. I will fly the ILS 24. I go direct to Anira. Keep things simple. I just go straight down to 4,000. There's no ATC to Vector S, nor is for us to Vector S, and there's no traffic, so we're just gonna go straight in. Seven, we'll fly 240. Should on the other way, but oh well. We'll put 7240 and then we'll leave 200 down there. For now, we'll plan flaps 25, 137. Where we're going to park to. Ground tower is 109.1, so he's not in there. Okay, a little bit bumpy up here, but it's fine. Okay, let's figure out where we're parking. Probably somewhere down the main apron, but it's worth a look. Parking coordinates closed. Everything's closed apparently. That's because it looks like they turned the apron into a go-kart track. That's the FedEx route. So we go to the main cargo ramp, or cargo apron, which is over here. Let's go from there. Oh, it's not listed here, but I don't care. Miles 24. Yeah, it'll look fine. Really could go back to Hamilton if we would. I should check if there's Moncton scenery though. That'd be pretty cool if you can get to Moncton sometime. CYHM. Explain. 12. Greater Moncton International XP 12/11. Let's see what this is all about. Aerosoft. Creature Mountain. Or X-Men. Oh, don't do that, to be quite honest. Serviceable. I'll look into that some other time. So get some cargo ops in a month as well. I have no idea what this light's from. I think is it from this? Bro, you gotta fix your lighting engine. And since aircraft lighting is ass in this. Alright, we started our initial descent into YMX. Not much else to say there. Except for getting flash realm overweight. Everything's set up. I got my altimeter ready. Done our briefing. And I'm too lazy to do anything else right now. It's 1:40 p.m. I'm just trying to get the lighting style done on this manual. So, for some reason I haven't been able to light it properly. But I took it 300 today, down to, or up to Detroit from Atlanta. That was not a fun lighting. Don't know what happened, but not pretty at all. Okay, we got a lens plane. Go 0 to 5 from now. Let's tune over to alignment. What the? No idea what's going on down here, bro. Oh, okay. Anyways. What has something to do with this? I don't know what's going on with the lighting here, but oh well. Rotate this setup for a little bit longer. Alright, we're flying over Montreal right now. YUL is to our right somewhere. Somewhere over there should be YUL. That is that right there. Mirable's right there. This runway's closed, I don't know why it's got stuff, but to help it out with the descent, I guess. This is the ITC Nightlight mod, by the way. It's real good for X-Plane. The thing about X-Plane is just the roads and vehicles makes it look so much better. Yeah, we gotta go into World Editor one of these days and just remove entire runway, basically. It's just axed out at this point. Won't use it. Actually, I don't know if they do or not. I've got it on my chart, so who knows. There's no one here. I'm not gonna bother making radio calls. Like, Vatsim's got no one in this area. Make sure you join our staff cells on the ILS so I can set this over. We're up at high, or high right now. I mean low. Okay. That's so far. Back controls. It is definitely not 3 knots, bro. This one's gusty. Feel it just shifting on me. I'm not even touching the controls here, watch. I'm also just not used to flying 757. This thing is very responsive. Oh. Better. Definitely weird. It's not. What is going on with this runway? What is going on with this runway? break off. Interesting landing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my controls are set correct. I might have to calibrate. It's like it felt delayed almost. It's weird. We're just gonna roll on down to the end. Alright. I might end the stream here instead of a long haul flight. Let's see. Stacked was. we're turn right here into Foxtrot, and this is a continuation of. Actually, we're on India right now. This is hotel. Weird as hell, but yeah, this is hotel, and then that's Foxtrot right there. Why does this aircraft not have taxi lights? I think that's the $1 million question. APU is on. Believe the engine's on. Flip the gate. We got the nose gear lights obviously, but like they don't move. Unless my nose gear just isn't moving. But I'm pretty sure nose wheel steering exists on this plane. Yeah. Which is fixated into the fixed into the spot there. I did not know this aircraft or this airport had static static aircraft. That's pretty cool. Nice to have that, that's for sure. Park beside that cargo jet to the right of it. I think this is like reflecting off those bins over there. It's like, what is that flashing? Question is, do I want to fly Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 or I'm gonna go Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I want to see if I can get the 777-300ER working. I wouldn't mind doing an A330 flight though. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to get like a, I don't know, maybe like a 10 to 12 hour flight going. Better stop. You better stop. What are you doing, pal? Yeah, now you stop, bro. Right, I always say it's like somewhat stop in this simulator. But like, you just kind of drove into me, so. Okay, wait, recenter. What are we doing? I want the parking brake come on. Okay, hold. Engines. Something wrong with the parking brake. Let's get the shocks in. Beacon light can come off. All the fuel pumps off except for that one. Just got the AP running. Hydraulic. Yeah, it's a fuel pump. That window keyed off. I don't know why that's on, but alright. Operations. Ground. We're gonna pump the GPU. Fuel truck. The stairs. I press Unix. Why the hell not? Let's see what it does. Yeah, actually we don't need high press. I don't know how I'm pulling that up for. Airplane to the left front. Main. Ground. Load and unload. Get this bad boy. Get the cargo off this bad boy. Standby versus auto. Everything else is kind of fine. I don't need to do a whole lot. Actually, these can come off. Trim air is fine. Isolation valves open. APU bleed is on. Local lights on. There's not much else for me to do in that department. Cargo jet. See, one thing about X-Men I like are the just the traffic in the roads. Like there's actual roads and like actually modeled. But the cars are just so nice and I don't know why. Like you're driving by here, vroom. See the cargo jet plane pull up over there. Alright, I'm opening up my PMDG OC3 here real quick. I believe I have the 300ER. Oh, installed. I don't know if I just flashed my info. I'm about to find out. Update the OC3 update. Okay, it is installed. We'll actually install it now and then just download a library or something. Now we gotta figure out what flight we're gonna do because that's the tough part. The aircraft 777 300ER. Can you show a map? We could do Sydney to Los Angeles. Nah. We'll go Africa to Africa. Toronto to Athens, Greece is about 9 hours. It's not bad. Let's just check what sceneries I have installed. I'll open up community folder. See what we got going on over here. Airplane. Yeah. Let's see. I have to install something. I don't know which ones I actually have installed. I think I only have like Canadian scenery installed and some American ones, but let's see. Oh my god, if we do a flow seal, let's look for, let's do, I kind of do like a Norway flight. I don't know who would fly from Norway. Like maybe Helsinki? Let's see, let's do like Helsinki to Helsinki. Let's say LAX. Finner operates on this flight. They operate the A350. To Helsinki to YVR. Helsinki to, I don't know, Seattle. Okay. I think they operate the A330-300 on this route. It's 9 hours, so it's a little bit too short. I want like a 10-12 hour one. If we did Johannes or Cape Town to Boston, nothing. Cape Town to JFK, nothing from Cape Town really. What about Johannesburg? Nothing on. There's nothing. LAX. Does Johannesburg does not have any fucking flights? Maybe they've got like a South African flight cancellation or something. I don't know what to think of that. Okay, well, we don't fly from Africa unless we fly from Cairo. I don't even know about Cairo scenery though. Could do Saudi Arabia maybe, I don't know. Or Cairo. Cairo to where? We do Cairo to New York. Okay, we do operate 777 on this route. It's about 10.5 hours.